You're listening to Ho to CEO, where we teach you how to survive men at work.
All right, gather around, hoes. I have a little story for you.
It's story time.
A tale as old as time, if you will.
God, yeah, no shit.
It all starts in the workspace. Manager meets employee. Employee meets manager.
She was a skater girl. She said, "See you later, boy." No, that's not how it goes.
Wow, an Avril Stan.
I don't know how it goes.
He was a manager. He said, "Suck my fucking cock."
Oh, yes, that's how it goes.
Okay, so I used to work at this one restaurant. I'm not going to out it. But if you know me, you know. There was a waitress and she worked her way up to a manager position. There was also the owner of the restaurant, and this got a little heated in the workspace. Long story short, they ended up fucking. I don't know. It's such a bad fucking story.
No, that's a good story. What do you mean? Are you kidding? That was such a good story. Please don't stop telling it.
He was fucking married with children and she was a single whore.
Okay, that's a terrible story for him because what the fuck are you doing? But not you cringing telling him back like it's...
Oh, it's painful.
He made the call.
Yeah, he did make the call. I mean, they made the call. So
she
fun
made the
fact,
call too.
A manager that was a good friend of mine at the time caught them on camera hooking up in the back where we kept the food.
Ew.
Disgusting. They got outed for hooking up in the workspace, and then his wife ended up finding out. She filed for divorce because she's like, "What the fuck are you doing hooking up with a almost minor, bro?"
Ugh.
Disgusting behavior. But she was like, "He's in love with me. You guys don't get it."
This is actually tale as old as time, though.
Tale as old as time, brother. So he files for divorce and decides to, well, actually, let me hold the phone. It gets better. He was trying to make it work with his wife. And guess what?
It didn't work.
Well, you want to know why it didn't work?
Because she cheated on him?
No.
He got the girl pregnant.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Yeah. So the chick that he was hooking up with at the restaurant, after trying to end it and make it work with his wife, found out he got this bitch pregnant.
Oh my God.
So the wife, files, duh.
Yeah.
So the wife decides to split up. He decides, I got to make it work with this bitch. She's all, he's in love with me and I'm going to have his baby. And we're like, you are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that's probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. And it's made me understand why you should never fuck your boss.
But we do want to talk about this topic a little bit because I don't really know that it gets discussed openly, to be honest with you. But like, there are so many reasons you should never enter a relationship with a boss or even with a man in the workplace. But obviously, we know that's inevitable.
Yeah, it happens. I've seen it
Lots
fucking time and time
people
again.
Even meet at work and then end up getting fucking married and having kids. So we can't really speak that that's a bad idea. But when it comes to sleeping with your boss, it is absolutely a bad idea.
Yeah, and if you're doing it right now, you need to lock in with us because we're just trying to big sis you right now.
We're just trying to help you out. But like, if you're already in it...
That is all I have to say.
If you're already in it, I hope for your sake that you guys are on an equal level because that's all you can do in that scenario. Because if you're not,
it's
then
a power
good
dynamic.
Fucking luck, bro. There's no way you're coming out of this unscathed should anything go wrong. And your career should always supersede your emotions. Like, you should never be in a situation where you're like, but I'm in love with him, so I'm willing to throw away my career.
I just can't express enough how many times I've seen it time and time again in the workspace. I've dated colleagues and in a very like unprofessional setting, I would say, like in the restaurant. I think that just happens a lot.
Yeah.
But when I've seen people date in terms of a difference in power dynamic, that's where the big issues begin. I've seen people who are employees dating managers and shit goes sideways. Good fucking luck.
Michael Scott and Jan.
Oh my God. Just think about it. We've been already taught this from a young age. She gets fake tits and he goes out the window. He doesn't give a fuck about her. He just wants her tits. But the power dynamic.
Yeah, the power. Well, she was his boss.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know. That was a complicated,
That's a complicated one.
But they always are. There's no such thing as a not complicated relationship with your boss where you guys are fucking. There's no such thing.
Yeah, even if you're being low-key about it, if it's flirtatious, if it's very nonchalant at work, if you're just like having that little crush effect with like a superior at work, guys, it's not going to work. I can't stress it enough. It's so fucking offside.
I also just think you need to take off your rose-colored glasses and realize that you might see this as this short-term gain to your goal. Like, oh, well, I can fuck him and then he's going to favorite me and give me everything I want and he's going to listen to me and blah, blah, blah. Okay, first of all, when a man fucks you, it does not mean he's going to listen to you.
Yeah. He doesn't love you. He doesn't like you. He's not going to listen to you. You're literally just a hole. I'm so sorry.
And then secondly, okay, you are not going to be any closer to your career goals by doing this.
No, not at all. If anything, they go, wow, this bitch is desperate. She really will do anything.
Yeah.
Lose respect yet again.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying don't get your fuck on. Find it elsewhere.
Yeah. Be logical about it.
Don't get your freak on at work.
I would not mix business and pleasure ever.
I really think people just fantasize about that whole thing. Read it in your smut novels. Don't apply it at work. I cannot stress it enough. It is not what it seems to be. You might think it's going to be hot and heavy. It's giving 50 Shades of Grey. It is not happening at work, I promise. 50 Shades is fake news.
Also, like, think about your reputation. I actually know women that have slept with multiple bosses and moved through multiple jobs as a result of sleeping with multiple bosses.
Yep.
And how it absolutely fucks with your reputation.
It's gonna come
That's
out.
some juicy ass gossip.
It's juicy like Exhibit A, Coldplay concert.
Oh my God. Totally.
Never forget.
Fucking astronomer and their marketing scam.
Classic. Tales all this time. Was she in the power move? I don't know.
No, I think she was in HR.
Oh, right. She was in HR and he was the CEO.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, right there. Final boss. Exhibit A.
And like, I guess I feel kind of bad just like shaming everybody for this in case you guys are stuck in this situation and it's too late for you.
True. You could be stuck in a power dynamic where like your career is on the line now if you don't keep this shit up.
Yeah. And that's so fucking unfortunate. But you should have thought twice.
You gonna think today.
Honestly, like I would get a new job.
Personally, yeah, if you feel like you're stuck in that type of power dynamic where you're absolutely fucked over, not literally, but figuratively, time to get a new job, bro.
And if you want to even stay with this person and you think you could be happy with them long term, but you see that there's some sort of struggle now because you guys are in a relationship in a workspace like that, I would encourage you to like branch out with your career and go elsewhere and stay. Then you could still stay with this person. Unless you're insecure about the fact that he's going to fuck someone else at the office, because if he has a pattern of doing that, that's a red flag. Also, your story is not the first time I've heard that the owner of some company or a business is fucking one of his staff and he has a wife and kids.
Yeah. It's multiple. And it's because they look at you as their fantasy outlet. You're at work. You're not at home. You know, it's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas type of situation.
Do not be a hoe.
Be the CEO.
Mic drop.
But don't fuck your way there. Anyway.
Have you ever been in a situation where people thought you were fucking the boss when you weren't really fucking the boss?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where people actually thought I was fucking the boss, which is very fortunate.
I've been in that situation.
Really?
I've been in that situation multiple times in my life.
Yeah.
I've had one situation where somebody actually said it out loud and was like, well, you know, because obviously you guys are. And I'm like, what? He's like, you know, like, what, you're going to keep this up? Like, you're going to keep this act up? And I'm like,
the audacity.
So fucking annoying, you know, because it's like, yeah, no, discredit me fully because you just can't imagine that I could actually get anything done in my life because I'm a woman.
I think that's the thing too. Like if you did, it completely ruins your credibility, discredits all of your achievements. But if you can go, actually, no, I fucking busted my ass here. It's like, damn, I respect that.
Yeah, it would suck a lot if you busted your fucking ass and you're super intelligent and smart and you're doing all these amazing things and then you sleep with your boss and you lose all of those qualities in the eyes of everybody instantly because they're like, oh, well, she just got there because she fucked him.
How did you respond to that comment?
I was like, no, what the fuck? Like, no, we haven't. Like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, literally.
Yeah, I would literally make them feel so fucking stupid.
But also, like, what the fuck do you even say in that scenario? I feel like even when I say that, it's like he probably thinks I'm fucking lying somehow, or he's like, sure. But, like, it happened. And then, like, yeah, at our very fucking old work, too, like, we had a girl that worked with us, and she was like, yeah, when I first started, I thought you were fucking the boss because I was, like, confused how you're fucking running the show. Because you're literally like 18 and I'm fucking working for you essentially. So there must be some weird shit going on. But she's like, I'm so glad to find out that's not the case though. Because like now I respect you so much more.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've never had that. I think I haven't had like a boss kind of like that. I don't know. I've had managers where people like assume I'm sleeping with a manager because I'm getting more shifts, but there's no fucking chance I actually would ever. But they actually did try to fucking sleep with me and I was like, absolutely not.
Well, there you go. See, you had a boundary. Like, how do you negotiate a fucking salary with someone that you're fucking?
Oh my God.
I mean, maybe you think it would turn in your favor in that scenario. But like, what if they're mad at you or something? Or what if they're like, no, and you guys are fucking?
Oh my God. I'd actually freak the fuck out.
Like how, in a normal situation, you'd be able to be like, well.
Yeah, like here's all of my deliverables that I've been hitting.
And in this situation, you're just like, here's my pussy. Okay, let's talk about how you can actually avoid ending up in those situations because I think it's easy for us to say don't fucking do it, but maybe you don't even know how to keep yourself out of that scenario because of the power imbalance. Maybe if a boss propositions you, you think to yourself like, oh, well, I only have two choices, quit my fucking job or sleep with him.
Yeah, and I think you should always choose the latter. Just kidding. You should always choose to quit your job over fucking your boss.
I think that there's probably another choice, though. I think you could just turn him down.
Yeah, turn him down and see what happens. I'd be like, and there's a way to do it too. I think we should give an example because if you go, ew, what the fuck? Or if you make him feel like a fucking idiot, if you make him feel like a creep, you gotta have it where it's like a respectful turn down because it will fuck with your life at work unless you're willing to quit your job. Like, okay, come at me right now. Pretend to fuck me.
Hey, what are you doing on Saturday night?
Actually, I'm going to be working a bit overtime and then I have just some family gatherings. What are you up to?
I have these tickets to this game and then I thought it would be a good opportunity for us to, you know, go together, network a little bit, hang out.
Oh, is it like, okay, that sounds actually really cool, but is it like a work thing? Like who else is going?
Well, I basically just have these tickets. They're very good seats. Like I only have two and I just thought I'd bring you with me because there could be a lot of very important people at this game.
Oh, okay. Well, I totally appreciate the offer. It's just, I already have some prior engagements. So unfortunately I can't come this Saturday. Maybe some other time.
Okay, no biggie. It's all good.
And let's say a week or two later, he does go, well, now's another time.
And now is another time. You know, they made the playoffs. I thought you wanted to see them.
You know what? I am a big fan, but I'm actually already going with my dad.
Oh, fuck.
Always blame your parents.
But I think the big thing, guys, is like, okay, obviously he's not going to come out of the fucking gate and say, I want to fuck you.
Yeah. It could actually, you could have a great relationship with them and they could genuinely be like, oh my God, like come to this event. It's going to be a great opportunity. You're super excited and you go. And then it is not at all what you thought it was.
Yeah. So it's very important to clarify what exactly you're getting yourself into ahead of time. If you're going to go in blind because you see this as an opportunity to move up in the business, just know there's a chance this is not what you think it is. And if you didn't clarify that ahead of time, now you've put yourself into a deeper situation where it's going to be much harder to not make this awkward when you have to turn him down. It's easier to turn him down at the very first point of let's alone, you and I, go do something together. That's like outside of work hours. And like, I don't really know what the fucking agenda is.
Yeah. I think the best way that you could go about it, if someone's propositioning that, is for you to be like, oh my gosh, I want to apologize if I put myself out there that way. That is not at all what my intention was. Like, I honestly respect you so much as a leader, and I just want to learn more from you.
That's a really
just
good
really
way.
Pump their fucking tires and apologize. That's where it's like, be the soft femme, placate to that tiny bit. If you want to save your career is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because if you're in that situation, and I've been in a situation where like I've been super expressive and nice and flirty and blah, blah, like I don't even realize I am. And they take that out of context and I have to really, let's come back to home base here.
Yeah.
And level it back out. I think that's the best way you can go about it. I want to apologize for me, like, you know, misinterpreting the whole thing basically, and then pump their tires on how much of a great leader they are, and you just like love learning from them. But it's not at all like that, right? But you don't want to be like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Like, and just make
unless
them
you
feel
don't
like
give a shit about your job once again.
You fucking creep, I quit. You can do that too.
Yeah, you can absolutely do whatever the fuck you want to do. We're just giving you advice on how we think you should go about it if you want to stay in the workplace you're at and move up in your workplace still and have a future there. You definitely can't just be a fucking dick as much as I'm sure you want to be, because you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
I am creeped the fuck out right now.
But again, in male-dominated fields, you gotta fucking play hardball.
You gotta play the game.
Play the game proper.
It's time to play the game. It's time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. What game are we playing today?
Yeah, we don't have a game.
Wait, really?
Not the dog. Well, that's how I feel. My sentiments exactly. I want the fucking game. Sorry, maybe on the next episode.
All right, fine. Well then, let's wrap this bitch up, shall we? Anastasia, can you take it away?
Okay, guys. So big takeaways today. Don't fuck your boss.
Period. Done.
End of story.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
And if you have some crazy stories about bosses propositioning you at work,
or anyone you know,
or the tea from your workplace,
give us the tea.
We want to fucking hear it.
Anonymously, not anonymously, we don't give a fuck. We just want to know.
Yes. Go to our website, submit a little submission form, and we would love to feature your story on our podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, hoes.
I guess it's time for us to go.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoe to CEO, and we will see you next week.
Bye.